choosing which teams and which characters to build in Marvel Strike Force has always been one of the most important decisions you can make in this team. And in this video, we're making it easy for you. We're counting down the current top 10 teams in the game right now based on multiple game modes, along with some honorable mentions. So if you're ready for that, Valley Club, you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go count it down together.
ValleyFlyin.
Hello, what is up, Valley Club? I am ValleyFlyin. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. Hope you're having a great day. If this is your first time here on this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. Minimum 5 videos per week on this channel about all sorts of Marvel Strike Force topics, the good, the bad, the countdown lists like this. We got a news update every single week to keep you informed. So if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And if you've already subscribed, thank you for subscribing and welcome back. In this video, we are counting down the best teams in Marvel Strike Force now. Yeah, so this meta is always changing, but we're talking about the current best teams right now, along with some honorable mentions. So without further ado, let's get right into the list. Coming in at number 10 is our team of the Infinity Watch, the former meta team, which was valuable in every single game mode. They've fallen off a lot, and but they are still in the top 10. Now, where are you going to use them? Well, not really in the arena anymore, but you are going to use them on Cosmic Crucible and on War, more on offense than on defense, but they are still a decent choice on War defense. Cosmic Crucible, you're probably using them on offense for some of these non-meta Cosmic Crucible teams, but yeah, you're not really using them in the raids either because of all their mixed tags, but very, very strong. We got some good ability blocks and stuns from Adam Warlock. We have some revives from Adam, Gamora, Nebula, some annoying debuff clearing with Phyla-Vell, some healing with Moondragon. So just a very, very good team. Doesn't stand up to today's meta, but still takes out a lot of the non-meta teams as we move on to the next team, and this is the Secret Avengers. Now, there's many different Secret Avengers versions, some with Kestrel, some without Kestrel, some with Shang-Chi and Nick Fury in the place, but this is the version of this team that I use in the raids. And the reason that this team got a little nod over the Infinity Watch is because this is a raid team. They're all skill characters, and I'm using this every single day in the raids. Now, they still do need some RNG to work. You know, some of the skill lanes at Doom 3 are pretty hard if you don't have these guys built up enough. And even if you do have them built enough, some bad RNG can take them out. But they're still a very, very good team, and they are pretty much the only default solution for the skill section of the raids, but they're still a decent Cosmic Crucible team. You still probably don't want to play them on offense, and there's less and less teams that they can counter with all those mutant bonuses in the Cosmic Crucible rooms now, but they still are a solid team. Kestrel's mechanic of not having any revives or summons when she has charge is still a very good counter to a lot of characters there, and yeah, her ultimate clears debuffs off of Dormammu, so good in multiple game modes. So yeah, there's still elements of this team. I still once in a while use Kestrel in arena, so if you're counting Kestrel as a Secret Avenger, this is sort of an arena team as well, but mainly you're using them in raids, and then sometimes in Cosmic Crucible, sometimes in War, depending on who you're matching up with. Let's move on to the next team, and this is a very good team. Again, they're gonna be used in Scourge for Rogue. They're very good in that game mode. You probably don't even need the Inhumans for Rogue. You probably don't even need A-Force for Rogue, but you will need them. So they do get the nod over Scourge, but like some of these other teams, they're very, very good in Cosmic Crucible. I've seen them on offense, I've seen them on defense. They're very annoying, whether they're on defense or they're very valuable if they're on offense for you. And as far as War, this is a dirty War defense team, so they're gonna be used in War. Very good team. We got all the Squirrel Girl kind of makes this team. I think the MVPs for me at least, Squirrel Girl and Kate Bishop. Kate Bishop with all the blinds that she can apply, the debuffs, the debuff clearing, and then Squirrel Girl with her cleanse on your team, and then heal, the massive heal, getting that speed bar when these guys drop below, I believe it's 50% health, but yeah, increasing that speed bar so she gets to do this more often. Very, very good team. Let's move on to the next team on the list, and this is moving up in the next tier, and this is the Bionic Avengers. Another solid raid team. This is what was built as a tech solution for the Doom raids, and they do that very, very well, although they work outside of the raids very well in Cosmic Crucible. If you're still seeing some web warriors without Spider Weaver or without 2099, then 2099, right? But if you still see some teams with them, well, these guys can still beat them. If you see the web warriors on defense in war, well, these guys are going to be a very, very easy win. So because of their value on offense, and I've seen them on defense in war as well, they're a very annoying team to face in defense. Can be countered very easily though if you ability block Viv Vision early on, or stun Viv Vision very early on. She can't flip anything, and the team kind of slows down if you place them on defense. But on offense, usually the AI is not doing that. Once in a while, when I faced the web wars with a Weaver there, you know, Spider Weaver blocks Viv Vision with a stun or an ability block, but besides that, this team is, if that does not happen, they're countering that very solidly. And yeah, we weren't able to make a lot of headway against the three-piece of the Tangled Web team this morning in Cosmic Crucible. So while they can counter some teams in Cosmic Crucible, specifically the Web Warriors, their Tangle Web is going to take over for them, so they're going to lose a lot of value for that, but still having a lot of value in the raids. I think the MVP on this team is Viv Vision, and that flip that she does, although you're getting a lot of offense from Deathlock, a lot of offense from Iron Man, clearing positive effects from the entire team with Vision, and then the barrier with Hulkbuster. So very, very good team. As we move on to the next best team in the game, and this is the Weapon X team, one of the most solid teams in the game. Omega Red is the best non-Scourge legendary character in the game, and he could be used in a bunch of other game modes. I think Omega Red, some people are using him in the mutant section as a one-node kind of hybrid team that you could use him on with maybe some other mutant characters, but Omega Red's very, very good, and Weapon X counters a lot on Cosmic Crucible. I think the de facto team that they're countering now is the Hero Asgardians right now, so you could use them very effectively against the Hero Asgardians. You could also use them on certain other teams in Cosmic Crucible, but they were made to be a war offense team, and they do a lot on war offense. If you could do a double tap on a Dormhold, they counter Dormhold very easily. They counter those evil, dirty Heroes for Hire, and that is what they were meant for. So they're losing a little value because Heroes for Hire is getting more and more counters, but Weapon X is still a solid team. Omega Red is still a solid legendary character. Lady Deathstrike is still a very solid character, although her value went down since the last time we did one of these lists because of she's not a tech solution anymore. So very, very good team. Where they are solid, they're going to be very, very solid, and where they're not solid, they're losing a little value outside of their war mode. All right, moving on to the next team, and I had a hard time placing these guys above the Weapon X because I love the war, how they counter the Heroes for Hire, but I gotta admit, these guys are pretty good, and you still see elements of these guys, or not still see, you're seeing some elements of them emerge in Arena right now. Spider Weaver 2099, they are on a good hybrid team countering that Red Hulk, Morgan Le Fay, Rogue, Dormammu, and Emma team. Yeah, they can do that, but where they really shine is on defense in Cosmic Crucible. They are the new dirty evil Heroes for Hire in Cosmic Crucible. Spider Weaver is like the new Shang-Chi, and all the badness of Heroes for Hire rolled into one in Cosmic Crucible. So they're a very, very good team. You could also use them in war. I know some people are combining them with the Underworld team, or at least Weaver with the Underworld team for a solid war defense team. But this is a good team. Unfortunately, they're a good team. I don't know how much investment you want to make in them right now, but Spider Weaver is needed for an Apocalypse unlock, or just to get that high star level on him. So you will need Spider Weaver eventually down the road. So if you're going to be building her eventually, might as well build her now if you have those gold stars on her. But this is a solid team. They are valuable in Arena, Crucible, War, and probably in your Dark Dimensions if you haven't finished your Dark Dimensions yet. So good team, but let's move on. And yes, they do have some value, or at least Weaver has some value outside of Crucible as well. Moving on to the next team, it is our first Horseman team on this list. It is the brand new Gamma team with the lead, Red Hulk. And they're designed to be a solid war team, and they beat punching up. Not just beating, punching up on the Dormhold team. The Darkhold with Dormammu is such an annoying team, and these guys can punch up on them because of Red Hulk, the Horseman designed for war. Very annoying on war defense, very good on war offense, and they're pretty good in Cosmic Crucible as well. Now you can counter them. They're more easily countered in Cosmic Crucible than they are in War because most of their bonuses are for War. But this is another necessary team. You're gonna need this whole team to unlock Apocalypse, not just Weaver. But yeah, you're gonna need to build them. I think the star of this obviously is Red Hulk, but Hulk is also very, very good. Abomination is also very good as well. Brawn and She-Hulk kind of lagging a little compared to the rest of the team, but they're still very, very good, and they're very good on this team. Gamma is a good one. If you're playing War, taking War seriously, you're gonna need them. And they're also, or at least Red Hulk is currently a part of the arena meta right now. He's a part of that crazy war defense team, and sometimes you could use that same defense team on offense and get some wins as well. His special, removing the revive ones, counters a lot of those Dormammu teams. So very, very good team. If you can, if you have the team to unlock Red Hulk, if you've already unlocked him in this previous War Scourge event, build him because he's going to be very, 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 very valuable to you. All right, let's move on. Next team is the number 3 team. It is the Eternals, and they are coming in above Gamma, above Tangled Web because they can be used everywhere. I'm still seeing arena teams with the Eternals on offense and defense. The Eternals, Cable, Rogue, Emma, I have not tested them properly, but hearing they could counter that legendary Horseman team that we talked about. Red Hulk, MILF, Rogue, Dormammu, and Emma. Eternals are still part of the arena meta. You know, as good or as bad as they may be, they are still a part of the arena meta. So you need to build them. And for a lot of the Cosmic, or a lot of the Scourge events, or at least the first two, for Morgan Le Fay and Rogue, they were very, very instrumental in getting through some of these non-Node 5 and Node 10 nodes. They're very good in those in that game mode. And like I said, still valuable in arena. Eternals smash a lot in War. Icarus's opening move, or at least his ultimate, is very, very strong. Cosmic Crucible, they're a strong counter to the Gamma team as well. And in the raids, in the Mystic section, they are still a part of that Mystic team meta. So Eternals coming in at the number 3 team. Now, before we get to the number 1 team, I do want to mention a few honorable mentions. The first is Dormammu. Dormammu is a very good character, very good standalone character. You can place him on a lot of teams. So Dormammu gets the honorable mention nod because of what he does. Same thing with Doom. Now, Doom, you're not using him in as many game modes as you're with Dormammu. Doom, I don't think anybody's using him in Arena right now. The raids, probably not using him in the raids ever since we got the Bionic Avengers, but Doom teams still make a lot of teams very, very scary. A-Force with Doom counters those young Avengers, so Doom is still part of the meta. Next team I want to mention as an honorable mention is the Underworld team. And yes, we don't have a full Underworld team yet. We don't have Mr. Negative in the game, but even without Mr. Negative, they're still very, very strong on War defense. They're supposed to be a War offense team, but their bonuses for War are so strong that even on War defense, they're still a killer team to try to beat, especially if they have Mr. Negative. So Underworld with Nobu, Green Goblin, Taskmaster, and Kingpin, very, very strong team. And when they get their 5th, they're going to be even stronger. And the last team I want to mention is the New Warriors. Cloak and Dagger still pretty good, especially if you don't have a lot of different Dormammu and other Mystic characters. Cloak, Dagger, and Deathpool still very good in the Mystic section raids, and they're still very valuable, kind of like the Infinity Watch, though, taking out a lot of those non-meta teams in Cosmic Crucible and in War. But let's move on. We got 2 more teams. And this was very debatable with the Valley Club this morning. Which is the better team, the Unlimited or Darkhold? Well, I decided Darkhold. So number 2 is this unlimited team coming in at the number 2. Very, very good team, very well-rounded, and they are a part of the arena meta, or at least Rogue is part of the arena meta. So you could count this unlimited X-Men team as being in the arena meta, but they're designed for Cosmic Crucible. Whether you're using them on offense or defense, they're gonna smash. Now, I saved my unlimited X-Men for offense. I don't want to get stuck facing an unlimited X-Men on defense that I can't beat. And with all the new bonuses in season 1 of Cosmic Crucible, yeah, they're tough to beat without another unlimited X-Men. So they get the nod there. But Rogue, Gambit, valuable in many game modes. You could use them as a hybrid team for one node, maybe more than one node in the raids for the Doom 3 raids. And yeah, also used in war. They could counter a bunch of different teams in war. I like to use them against the hero as Guardians, although as they started getting bigger and bigger, that counter doesn't work as well. But yeah, still a very strong team all around the place. They're using every single game mode, or at least elements of this team is used in every single game mode. Rogue is one of the best characters in the game. Gambit pairs very, very well with her. Sunfire and Dazzler adds extra to the team. Dazzler adds some control to the team. Sunfire adds some damage, and Phantom X is kind of there on the team. He's not very good compared to the rest of the team. But let's move on to the number 1 spot. And as you probably guessed, based on who was already in this rankings, the number 1 spot does go to the Darkhold team. Still the best team in the game, in my opinion, even with that Agatha Harkness nerf. What was happening is she was applying barrier more than once throughout the battle. Only supposed to be done once. Well, they fixed that last Friday, and this team is not as strong as it once was, but Morgan Le Fay is still in the arena meta everywhere. Wong, I see, or maybe not everywhere, but on a lot of those arena defense teams, Wong is very, very tough to get through. And then Agatha Harkness, even with her nerf, still a very strong character. And that's that trio right there that really makes this team tick. Doctor Strange adds a lot of damage. Scarlet Witch adds some trickiness. And you're probably not going to use her on a lot of teams outside of this Darkhold. So very, very good team. Morgan Le Fay with her special and her ult just does some crazy things to the battlefield. But that is the list, guys. Once again, going with the countdown: Infinity Watch at number 10, Secret Avengers coming in at number 9, number 7, or number 8 was the Young Avengers, 7 was the Bionic Avengers, Weapon X came in at number 6, and then rounding out that top 5 was the Tangled Web. Then we got Gamma at number 4, Eternals at number 3, Unlimited number 2, and the number 1 team, in my opinion, this month right now is a Darkhold team because of the versatility and their use everywhere. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your top 10 teams in the game right now. This is based on all game modes, so their versatility, how much they smash people, and for me, Arena does get a little more of a nod over Cosmic Crucible, over War, over some of these other game modes because you're doing that every single day, and that is where you're getting your power cores from. You may value things differently, so let me know your evaluation. Let me know your top 10, and I will see you guys next time. If you guys haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and check me out on social media, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. Check out Amazon Coins, guys, if you want to save some money off of any of your in-game purchases, whether it be in Marvel Strike Force, any other game. And of course, TeePublic, there's always a sale going on there. So if you want the best Valley merch, make sure you check out the link down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay hydrated. I'll see you at the top. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin. Out. Have a great rest of your day, guys.